Let me tell you a story about my friend Chris. Chris was always the guy who did everything for women. If he liked someone, he'd pull out all the stops, fancy dinners, thoughtful gifts, and constant attention. You'd think this would make him irresistible, right? But nope. Over time, the women he dated seemed to lose interest. Some even walked all over him. Chris couldn't figure it out. Why does this keep happening? He'd ask me. One day, after another date ghosted him, I had to tell him the truth. Man, you're trying too hard. Chris looked at me like I was crazy. He said, "Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Be nice, make her happy, take care of everything." Here's where I flipped the script for him. "Chris, think about it. What's she doing for you?" He thought for a moment. "Well, she's nice, I guess." "Exactly," I said. "You're doing everything while she's just coasting. It's not balanced." And then I broke it down for him. First, I told him to stop paying for everything. I said, next time she suggests going out, let her take care of the bill. If she's coming over, ask her to bring something, maybe snacks or a drink. It's not about the money. It's about effort. Chris wasn't sure at first. "Won't she think I'm being cheap?" he asked. "If she does, she's not the right one," I said. "This is about showing her that relationships are a two-way street. If she values you, she step up." He gave it a shot. On his next date, instead of paying for everything, he asked her to split the bill. At first, she was surprised, but she didn't argue. In fact, she even offered to pay for dessert. Chris called me afterward, excited. "Dude, it worked. She actually appreciated it." Then I gave him my second piece of advice. "Stay a little mysterious. Don't be so predictable," I said. "Stop texting her all day. Let her wonder about you a bit." Chris laughed. "So, you're saying play hard to get?" "Not exactly," I said. "Just don't be an open book. When she texts, don't always reply right away. And after a date, don't go overboard with compliments. Just ask if she got home okay and leave it at that." Chris started doing this, and guess what? It drove women crazy. One of them even told him, "I can't figure you out. You're so different from other guys." And that's when he realized the power of being unpredictable. Women started putting in effort to impress him. They planned dates, brought him little gifts, and even texted first. Chris had never experienced anything like it. But here's the kicker. One day, he was dating someone who didn't want to meet him halfway. She refused to split bills, never put in effort, and acted like he owed her the world. That's when Chris remembered what I told him. If she's not willing to give, walk away. So he did. And you know what? It felt great. He stopped wasting time on people who didn't value him and started focusing on women who did. Now Chris is in a happy relationship with someone who respects him, puts in effort, and matches his energy. He told me recently, "Man, I wish I'd known this sooner." It's not about impressing her. It's about finding someone who values me. And that's the secret. Don't overdo it. Know your worth. When you respect yourself, others will respect you too. Simple as that.